Hey everyone, Mick Manhattan here, and welcome back to Classic Film Review on the Snobs channel. With Thanksgiving around the corner, there's no better time to revisit the greatest Thanksgiving movie ever made, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Written and directed by John Hughes, it stars Steve Martin and John Candy in what might be their most heartfelt and human performances. And before we dive in, a huge thank you to our Patreon member Bronson Wright Wolf, who requested this review. Bronson, this one's for you. Thanks for the pick. The film follows Neil Page, a high-strung marketing executive just trying to get home to Chicago for Thanksgiving. After a canceled flight strands him in Wichita, he's forced to team up with Del Griffith, a talkative shower curtain salesman with a heart of gold and a knack for disaster. What begins as a nightmare travel odyssey turns into a moving story of friendship, patience, and empathy. It's funny, frustrating, and surprisingly emotional. Everything that makes Thanksgiving what it is. Behind the camera, John Hughes was at the peak of his powers, fresh off Ferris Bueller's Day Off and The Breakfast Club. But unlike his teen comedies, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles was his first film about adults, and it came straight from his own travel nightmare during a Chicago snowstorm. Production lasted over 80 days, shot across multiple states, and the original cut almost ran 4.5 hours before Hughes edited it down to a tight 93 minutes. Fun fact about this one, the famous car rental scene where Steve Martin drops 19 F-bombs in 1 minute was the only reason the movie got an R rating. And that legendary chemistry between Martin and Candy, it was completely real. They bonded on set, often improvising dialogue that gave the film its warmth and authenticity. When Planes, Trains, and Automobiles premiered in November 1987, it was a box office hit and a critical darling. Roger Ebert called it a comedy masterpiece with the heart. Audiences connected to its blend of slapstick and sincerity, a John Hughes signature that hit every emotional note. Steve Martin's controlled frustration and John Candy's gentle optimism became the perfect comedy pairing. Over time, it's grown beyond just a holiday favorite. It's one of the few comedies that makes us laugh and cry in equal measure. Decades later, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles remains a Thanksgiving tradition for millions. It's one of the rare comedies that ages perfectly, because its message never gets old. It's not about the destination, it's about the people we meet along the way, and learning to see the world through their eyes. The film has influenced countless road trip and buddy comedies, from Tommy Boy to Due Date, but none have matched its mix of chaos and compassion. And while we lost John Candy far too soon, this performance stands out as his most beloved. Every Thanksgiving reminds us to be kind, be patient, and be grateful. For me, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles isn't just the best Thanksgiving movie. It's one of the best movies, period. It's hilarious, heartfelt, and deeply human. It reminds us that even in the chaos of travel, traffic, and turkey dinners, there's always room for kindness. Huge thanks to Bronson Wright Wolf for choosing this timeless gem for Thanksgiving. Your pick couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks for watching Classic Film Review on the Snobs channel. If you love classic movies with heart and humor, hit that like button, comment, and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell because we have content every day and we'd love for you to be a part of the Snobs. Join our Patreon for newsletters, Discord access, giveaways, and more. Links are all down at the bottom. You can also follow us with links down at the bottom at all of our social media and Letterboxd at the Snobs. I'm Mick Manhattan. From all of us here, happy Thanksgiving. Remember to take care of yourselves, be safe this holiday season, be kind and rewind. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.